everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing really well. As you can tell from the title of this video, this one is going to be all things hair. So everything from what I use in the shower all the way through to like my finishing styling products. I'm talking you through every single one of my favourites. It hasn't been that long since I filmed a Dyson Airwrap tutorial, which I will leave linked on the little card, but a lot of the products that I used in that video have changed and I just wanted to have a little update. I did put a poll out on my Instagram and asked you guys if it was something that you wanted to see, and a lot of you said yes, so here we are. So I'm not going to ramble on too much, I'm going to get straight into the video. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was my cut and my colour. I feel like they're two things that I'm really happy with at the moment. So in terms of cut, I just have long layers. I usually just have a trim because I'm trying to grow it. It's not really working out well for me because I don't think it's actually got any longer in the past like however many years. Yeah, the length thing I'm trying to grow, so I only have like a trim every time I have my hair coloured, so that's about every 8 weeks I get a trim, and then I always kind of have my layers touched up as well. I go for quite long layers because I feel like when I have my bouncy curls they just tend to look a little bit nicer and add to like the volume. I don't go too short with my layers, mainly because obviously I do wear my hair in really big bouncy curls. If they were too short, the curls would literally be like up here and it would look horrific. In terms of around the front, I have a lot of face shaping and I have curtain bangs. I usually have start just where my cheekbones are. So I have been shorter before, which I kind of prefer. I can't decide whether I want to grow them out or I want to keep them, so I just tend to keep them more at the cheekbone level, and then I can kind of blend it in with my hair, or I can have it stick out a bit more and have that proper like curtain bang vibe. That is pretty much it in terms of cut. For colour, I've always been a highlights kind of gal. I've had highlights pretty much every 8 weeks for however many years, but recently I've been switching it up and adding some brown into my hair because I was getting very blonde and I just felt like it didn't suit me. So now every time I get highlights, for every 2 blonde I get 1 brunette, so that it looks a little bit more natural. I feel like it gives it a bit more of like, I think it's described as like oat milk blonde. It's like still very blonde, but I think it looks a little bit more natural, and I feel like it's a lot more flattering for like my skin tone, and I feel like it just looks a lot healthier. Now that I've added the brown into it, I feel like it looks a little bit more glossy, more healthy. Okay. This room is hotter than the Sahara right now, so I feel like my hair is getting bigger and bigger. If you could just look past that. But let's start off with what I use in the shower. So if I know I'm washing my hair the next day, I tend to drench my hair in oil before I go to bed. I've been loving the Living Proof Frizz Vanishing Oil recently. It smells so luxe. Love the little pipette bottle. I literally drown my hair in this oil and then sleep on it and then wash it in the morning. I just feel like it gives my hair like a good injection of moisture. Anything that's not absorbed I end up washing out like a pre-treatment before shampoo. Then I have a couple of different shampoos that I alternate between that I've really been loving, but the one tip that I really want to share with you today is that, well, actually no, it's technically two tips. I don't wash the lengths of my hair. Like when I shampoo my hair, I literally just shampoo my scalp. Obviously all the dirt and all the product buildup is mainly on your roots. Like I don't use a lot of product on the mid-lengths and ends of my hair anyway. I really focus on making sure that that is all cleansed from my scalp. This way it gets rid of any product buildup. I can massage my scalp and really get that blood flow going. It's cleaning the part of my hair that is actually dirty versus the ends of my hair. I find that if I'm washing the ends of my hair, I'm getting that involved in the shampoo as well, it just dries them out so much. The best thing that you can do is just when you're rinsing the suds out from your scalp, that will do enough to wash the mid-lengths and ends. Like you really don't need to lather up the mid-lengths and ends. They're just not that dirty compared to the roots. Like really focus on the roots, and trust me, you'll see such a massive difference in your hair health if you start doing this. And then the other thing is I always double shampoo. So in a similar way that a lot of people recommend you double cleanse to make sure you get all of your makeup off, I go in twice with my shampoo. They do it. The hairdressers, every single person that is anything remotely to do with hair or interested in hair health always recommends doing a double shampoo. So you go in with the first one, which removes all of the dirt, all of the build-up, kind of gets everything moving from your scalp, and then the second shampoo is giving you whatever the shampoo says it's going to do. So if it's providing like hydration, strengthening properties, it actually gives that shampoo a chance to work into your hair and into your scalp versus just one shampoo and hoping that will do the rest. Like obviously that will clean your hair, but you're not getting the full benefit from your shampoo if you do that. In terms of shampoo, I currently have 3 on rotation that I am loving. My first shampoo that I tend to go in with is this Damage Undo Strengthening Shampoo Care Boost technology. So this is designed to regenerate and nourish the hair. Smells a little bit artificial, don't love the scent, but I really like like it as my first shampoo. I feel like it really gets in there, does all the cleaning. I actually really like this range. I got sent this from Sally's a little while back, and you'll see that there's a couple of products in this video that I actually genuinely love from this brand. So then I go in with another shampoo, and there's two that I tend to go in. I tend to like alternate between the two. First is the Olaplex number 4. You've probably seen this literally everywhere. It's my absolute holy grail. Obviously I bleach my hair, I heat style my hair, like I'm not being the kindest to it, and Olaplex is literally designed for people who have chemically treated hair, bleached hair, really damaged dry hair, and this is designed to help restore the hair bonds essentially. It is quite pricey, but you only need a very small amount. Like, you would be surprised. I use maybe like a 10p size piece, and I lather it up into my hands, and it creates, like, the more you work it into your hands, the more it like lathers up, if that makes sense. Don't apply it directly to the scalp and then try and lather in your hands first. So you love Olaplex. I love this, I love the number 3, I love the conditioner, real big fan. And then the other shampoo that I've really been loving is the L'Oreal Professional Blondifier Cool. I mainly love the smell of this and the way it makes my hair smell. It just smells so fresh. It's a purple shampoo, but I don't find the purple pigments in this are really heavy. Like, I find with a lot of other purple shampoos that they just deposit too much colour into the hair, and they make it too ashy, too flat, too dull, and that's not what I want from my blonde. I still want my blonde to look really like bright and vibrant. This is just such a really nice shampoo in that it does help brighten my blonde up and keep it looking like clean and fresh without making it look like purple or blue. Following on from that, conditioners that I love are the Blondifier, basically the conditioner version of the shampoo that I just showed you. These two together, the scent is incredible. This conditioner is clear, so it doesn't offer, again, any more purple pigment. Such a good conditioner. Then the other one, of course, goes along with the Olaplex, is the Olaplex conditioner. As I said with the original Olaplex, I just think these are so good if you are someone who bleaches or uses a lot of heat on your hair and your hair's quite damaged and you're just trying to get it back to like optimum health. I feel like the Olaplex range is just incredible. So when I come out of the shower, I always use a microfiber towel. This one has seen better days because I literally did my makeup with it this morning. A microfiber towel is absolutely game changing. If you're putting your bath towel on your head after you come out of the shower, you are literally putting so much strain and so much like resistance on your scalp and on your hair, literally pulling your hair out of your head, but you're also giving it more, it's more prone to snapping and breaking as well. So do not use that. Whatever you do not use that. Invest in a good microfiber towel. Then moving on to styling, go in with the Redken Extreme Anti-Snap Treatment. It's designed to make your hair stronger, less prone to snapping and breaking throughout the styling process. I go in with another product from the Damage Undo range. Like I said, I'm really enjoying these. They're fairly affordable. I'll leave everything that I've mentioned in the description box below, but I believe you can only get these from Sally's. So this is the Multi Benefits Leave-In Cream. So I just do one pump of this, run it mainly in my mid-lengths and ends, and then run whatever's left over the top end of my hair. I feel like it helps to lock in moisture. I feel like it's very nourishing, and it's just another step that I have in my routine that I feel really makes my hair feel and look healthy. Then I go in with the Osmo Blinding Shine Serum. I actually didn't know about this brand until I went to my hairdressers and they were starting to use it. I bought a hair mask from them that I loved. Again, similar to the way that the L'Oreal one is, like it didn't make my hair too ashy. It was just like a really nice treatment. It was hydrating the hair and then also depositing the pigments to kind of neutralize any yellowness. But I've also got this Blinding Shine Serum, which again I feel like is adding to the reason why my hair looks so shiny recently. I really like using this serum just to like seal the ends, and then whatever's left on my hands just run it through the fringe top area. I don't really focus any on the root, but like I'll just like run over the rest of my hair. And then last step before I dry it, I honestly, if you'd asked me a couple of years ago, or even if you watched that last Dyson one, I think I had like a 3-step routine. Now there is a lot of steps in my hair care routine, but my hair is significantly healthier, so I guess it pays off. But the last thing in my routine is, of course, a heat protectant. If you are not using heat protectant, you need to get onto it ASAP. The best one I've tried is a GHD Bodyguard. I love the smell of this. It doesn't clog up your hot tools either. It's really good options that just protect your hair from the heat but don't leave your hair feeling crispy either. None of those products weigh my hair down. None of them leave any residue in my hair either. So that's something I really look for in my styling products in particular. Like if I feel like something has too much of a residue and like once I dry my hair I can feel it, it makes my hair feel gritty, then it's straight out of the routine. I hate it. I will not, I'm a big texture kind of person and I don't like my hair not feeling like it's just my hair. Like, I don't like it feeling like it has product in. And then another thing just to quickly mention is my brush. I switched to using a wet brush a couple of months back, and it's changed my life. It honestly has changed my life. It makes detangling my hair an absolute dream. The fact that it doesn't pull, it doesn't tug, it doesn't rip my hair out like a lot of other hairbrushes do. Love the wet brushes, would definitely recommend those. So then we're going to move on to styling, and of course, as I've mentioned already in this video, there is only one thing really that I use: the Dyson Airwrap. I've actually had this now for 2 flipping years. I bought it for my birthday 2 years ago, and it's the best purchase I have ever made. The ones I use the most are the hairdryer attachment and then also the round brush attachment, which I will show you in the cutaways of me using it. I swear by this. I didn't think this was going to be the attachment in the kit that I would love the most. Like, I thought I would love like the actual Airwrap barrels, but I prefer the finish of my hair when I use this versus using them. I will use them for like second day hair, or if I want my hair to be more bouncy, but for the most part I just use the round brush. The trick for me is to brush the hair, to put the attachment over the top of the hair, and then rotate the barrel down. A lot of people I see doing this, which all it does is, due to the nature of the Airwrap and the way the air is blowing, is it's just blowing air up. So all of your little broken bits, all of your hair is being blown in the opposite direction. It's kind of like back combing. So you end up with a lot of frizz, you end up with a lot of your like baby hair sticking up. I sometimes go under just to give like a shot of volume just underneath, like right near my roots on the top section. But for the rest of my hair, I will always put the brush over the top of the hair and wrap the hair underneath and away from my face for the smoothest frizz-free curl. And then that's how I get this kind of big blown out 70s kind of bouncy curl. And then for my fringe, I start off by bringing the hair over the top just to give me a little bit of lift, and then I go over the top to kind of smooth the hair out and over and give it that little like flick at the end. So then once I've done that with my hair, I then go in again with the oil that I spoke about at the beginning, the Living Proof Frizz Vanishing Oil. The thing that I really like about this is that it's designed to mimic your natural hair oils, so it's not really heavy, it doesn't weigh the hair down. The hair kind of recognises it as its own and like absorbs it, so your hair looks glossy, it looks healthy, it looks shiny, it really seals in all the moisture, takes away any frizz. It doesn't feel weighed down, it doesn't feel like you have lots of oil. Like, you kind of can't go wrong with this. Then sometimes I will go in with the Living Proof Flex hairspray. This is a really lightweight hairspray that kind of holds the curl in place, smells lovely. This actually has heat protection in it. It's actually crazy. Like, you can put this on wet hair and then like style your hair with it. So then this style that I've done will then hold for however long, basically until I need to wash it. Sometimes I'll end up getting like my bangs wet or the underneath part of my hair wet from like having a shower or like washing my face, so I do have to go in and kind of get rid of any frizz that's kind of popped up around those areas. But for the most part, I don't really have to go in and recurl my hair. What I do the next day is I tend to go in with the Colour Wow 1 Minute Transformation. This cream, one, smells amazing. I mean, there's a clear running theme with all of this that all my hair products have to smell good, but it just instantly gets rid of any like frizz, any like fluffiness about the hair, and just injects it with like a hit of moisture, which is exactly what I need like day 2 of the curls. I feel like all they need is just a little bit of moisture, a little bit of refreshing with like hydration, take away some of the frizz. I love this. And that is how I achieve my signature big bouncy curls. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment if there's anything else you'd like to see from me in the future. And I will see you in my next one.